From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Gunnar Henderson stands in here, takes ball one low.
Ball one, no strike.
Righty to the plate. And there's a ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Moving under this one. He's got it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Jorge Mateo in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Into left center for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One down. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Gausman throws over. Man at first, one away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the grab, and there's two down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. Pulls that one foul. Late that time, and it's strike two.
It's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Left-hand hitter waits to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever. More than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
First and second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Got him looking for the strikeout. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back here at Rogers Center. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Corbin Burns.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Bottom of the first. And here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. The pitch. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out to short. Whips it to first. That takes care of Springer. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin. Made it as a pitcher. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, third base side. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Mateo tracks it down for the out.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe. So 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That was blasted to the moon. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Goes down looking. The Jays get a pair on this homer. And it's 2-zip. New inning getting started. Leading off, Ryan O'Hearn.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swung on, belted. Varsho ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. This to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Strike one.
0-1.
And a pitch. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-2. The Blue Jays leading by 2 here at the top of the second. Foul ball, still 0-2. At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the righty deals. And another ball.
2-2 now.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air. Jimenez snags it for the second out. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. That's in there.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. And the Orioles leave one. And they're down 2-0. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Burns back to work. Burns, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Left-hand batter waits. And that misses off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
The punch out there, and there's one down. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Spencer Horwitz. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty. Oh, 2 now as he swings through it. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Hard on the ground to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Leo Jimenez. That's inside. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
And that one popped to short. Henderson pulls it down, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles nothing. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Gunnar Henderson. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Gausman back to work. There's a strike. On the corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
In the air, center field. Varsho after it. And there's one away. Jorge Mateo now. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals.
Nope,
outside. The count now 2-2. The Orioles down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. Left field. And it stays fair. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Colton Cowser. That one missed.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Up the middle. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Two gone with runners at the corners. And here is Adley Rutschman. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
2 on, 2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. That one missing inside. One and 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Jays, number 9. The right-hander back to work. Now a pop-up on the infield. Henderson under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And a strike. Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And he deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Just off the inside corner. Full count, 3-2. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Burns with a move to first. And Springer's in there safely. And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Reached on an infield single his first time. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now it's going to be Alejandro Kirk. Caught looking his first time up. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And that's off. the inside edge. Ball one.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Two down, nobody on. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Fair ball. Here's the third baseman, Addison Barger. His first at bat was a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off. Kirk off of first with two away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. The pitch. And it's fouled away.
These Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Barger makes the play, and there's one down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And there's a foul ball. The Jays leading by 5, top half of inning number 4. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-1. Down the right field line and a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now it's going to be Ramon Urias in the air left field. Squeezes it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Man at first, Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two outs. That misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, he missed
One ball,
badly
two
with that
strikes,
0-2
yeah.
fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
1-2 now. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And they get Mullins for the out. And that is that. One left for the Orioles. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Bottom 4. And now the DH, Spencer Horwitz. And the pitch. Foul ball.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. He's 0 for 1. On the corner for a strike. The pitch. And a foul ball. And here it comes. Pitch misses. Gonna count 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Number 9 in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The 1-0. That's a strike.
1-1.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, John Means. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And the batter is George Springer. And that curveball drops in there for a strike.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
In the air, right field. Santander drifts towards it. Out number 2. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Bounce to the right side. Mateo tosses to first. And Bichette is retired. That ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready now for the 5th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. The pitch. And that's outside. And that is ball one.
You know, these Orioles looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. There's a reason they include runners left on base in the box score. It matters a ton, and we're seeing the impact of that again today. They've had a lot of opportunities to score without much success.
Kicks and deals. Misses. Now 2-2. Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Corrals it. 1 down. Jorge Mateo now at the plate. Into center and a base hit.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boog. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. That clips a corner. Deal 1. And a foul ball. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Man at first, Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. In the air, out towards right center. Sizes this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
O'Hearn under it. And makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. First pitch swinging.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And now the lefty misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Here's a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And another ball. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Alejandro Kirk. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. That one in the dirt. And the count 1-2. Backed off the plate that time. Now it's 3-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Top 6. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. That one almost got him. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Back there to the warning track, makes the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
O'Hearn in the box again, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball popped up. Bichette in position. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. Mountcastle measures 6 feet 4 inches, 220 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And now 2-0.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved.
Now this is in the air down the line. Springer racing after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next offering upstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
2 outs. High fly ball out to left field. Moving under it. Makes the grab. And that'll do it. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Addison Barger. Means back to work. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Horowitz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. Now all even up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Mateo slings to first. 2 up, 2 down. Now at the plate, Leo Jimenez. And takes low for ball 1. That one fouled off. Popped up. O'Hearn should have this one. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th and into the box for Baltimore, Ramon Urias. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Strike two.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The pitch. Mullins checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hit in the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Springer on the move. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, number 9. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch.
That's a ball.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Keegan Aiken getting loose out there. Perez getting cranked up as well. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Springer at the plate and takes high there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a 1-1.
1 out.
in the dirt, and the count's full. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Now snap throw to first, and Springer's in there safely. And here is Bichette. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And downstairs. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couple of singles back to back. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Two on, one out. Looked
ball.
like it was a little bit up. The 1-1 is fouled off. Springer, the lead runner at second. Bichette at first. One gone. And down on strikes. Two gone. So first and second with two outs. Dalton Varsho will hit next. 1 for 3. That one's upstairs. Ball 1. 1-0. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. In there at the knees. And the count even 1-1. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. And that is the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. And a pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 43 appears to be getting loose. Tate getting loose as well. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a bunt towards third. And it goes just foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Blue Jays leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's down and in. Two now, and a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs and one in scoring position. Man on second, two down. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Popped up. Barker gets under it. And that is that. And the Orioles leave one. It's 5-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Keegan Aiken.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Gets a piece. and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Outside low. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Got it by him for the K.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Horowitz in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Urias makes the play, and it's out number 3. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 43.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. The pitch. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. No swing. Righty delivers. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And George makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Orioles down to their final out. Now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Genesis Cabrera, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. This could end it. Way high.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that'll do it.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.